With the bases empty and 2 away. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Tim Money is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hey, nice rip. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Striding in once again, Elmer Valenzuela. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And there he goes towards second. Squared that one up just a little late. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left.
It's time
on now to the bottom of inning number 7. All tied at 1-1. Ryan Carroll gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Altoona wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Ryan Carroll earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Altoona Curve and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Doug Blumenthal is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, he's in a great groove right now. The last 3 outings, ERA under 1, so he's been very stingy. Team having a chance to be in every game. He needs to get some run production and then probably get some wins.
Let's go right here.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Lewis Isaac. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Popped up. Pyle is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they've really been struggling the last 3 or 4 games to score runs. They haven't been able to.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Moreno. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Moreno
goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Money scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Yard Goats are out on top, 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Money. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, let's go, big fella. He's right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Marsh has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready for another chance. Lewis Isaac. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Isaac.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To short. Money on the grass. throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Ready once again, Tim Money. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here it comes on 1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Ready for another shot now. Christian Ademaze 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Christian Ademaze.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it.
Digging in once again, Charles Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Yard Goats lead it 3-0.
Shortstop. Tim.
Striding in, Tim Money.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly right here.
This pitch is popped up, calling for it, and Noah, 2 gone. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shut. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Trenton Thunder and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stephen Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
And he'll get back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Torero is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, I really like this club. I love the balance. And one of the things they do, if you look at the stat line, they're in the top 1/3 of the league in slugging. And when you're able to have that kind of balance throughout your lineup, you're going to score a lot of runs.
In now, Eugene Lopez. He'll lead it off here to begin the 2nd.
Eugene Lopez.
Now here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into left. And an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the 2nd inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
Ready for another chance? Nigel Irvin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, we got 1 out right here.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again. Tim Money, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh? Hey, I need you right here. One time.
A 1 pitch on its way. Slice down the left side, but foul. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Too high. 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
Again, he sends it out of play. Curveball grounded towards second. Saldana has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Felipe Torrero comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces.
Ready for another shot now. Tim Money, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Trenton leads this one 4-3.
1 out now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Guzman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he's safe. Ready once again, Tim Money, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Tim Money.
Hey, no one's at it right here.
First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Striding in once again, Colby Williams, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Thunder are on top, 7-4.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Craig Groniga is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Digging in now, Tim
Batting third,
Money looking for
the
better
shortstop,
results than last
Tim
night when he went 0 for
Money.
4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team.
Standing in,
Now batting,
Nate Ballard.
catcher.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ballard.
Hit on the ground to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out. So coming to the plate,
Now batting,
Oscar Saldana.
baseman.
2 on, 2
Oscar
out for him here in the
Saldana.
third.
You got two down.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Flips it underhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Tim
Now batting,
Money. 0
the
for 1
shortstop,
for him here in this
Tim
one.
Money.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Come on now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, your pitch right now.
And another foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
This one's flared out toward left. Williams ranging forward. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in once again, Reggie
Leading
Ferris.
off with the
He
Thunder,
singled in 2 trips
center
to the
fielder,
plate thus far.
Reggie Ferris.
Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Colby Williams.
Now batting,
0 for 2 on his
fielder,
line thus far.
Colby Williams.
Hey, double him up right here.
On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Tim Money.
The batter,
He started out the evening 0
shortstop,
for 2 so
Tim
far.
Money.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
1-0 delivery. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Cruz rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Well, that ball right there, Matty, hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
First baseman, number 17, Darren Vogel.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Irvin on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now a move over to first. The tag, and he is out.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear.
Striding into the box, Tim Money.
Tim Money.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Trenton leads this one 6-3. So digging in now, Chang-Ho Chang. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer.
When every
team